yeah. One year wala. Yeah, G-N-E. 1 year wala. Yeah, G-N-E. 1 year wala. 1 year wala. 1 year wala. Hey, ayawda, sudre, ayawda, sudre. Ayawda, sudre. Ayawda, sudre. Enjoyments. Sudre. Enjoyments. Sudre. Enjoyments. Sudre. Enjoyments. Yeah, if you know how to ball, then it's on. It's the Onyx way when with it done. And DJ Quan with the pop, tell us, let the champagne fly in the air to say, lights up, hands up, dance up, dance up. Throw the bam sound, put your rights up. Everybody up in the club, put your hands up. If you got money in your pocket, put your hands up. Put your hands up. If you girl, take your hands up. Put your hands up. If you're having the time of your life, put your hands up. If you go for the night, go Naba. Thank you, 5. Drink that more, Charlie man make night. Missy Poo Poo 2, Charlie Boomwe. Enjoyment squad, Boomwe.
Man, that's how you introduce a guest, you know? That's how you introduce a guest.
You got money, put your hands up.
Yeah, D Bizzle in the house. D Bizzle. Like, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Are you a Brooklyn Nets fan? Real quick, just.
No, I'm just an NBA fan. I have like 20 of these.
Who's your favorite
I love
player?
it.
LeBron.
Curry. LeBron.
Curry.
I have a bunch.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
like-
on.
Okay.
We like
Anyways,
that.
man.
We like that. Yes, guys, we
Yeah.
are, of course, back from the break, and we've got the amazing Mr. D Black in the building with us. I'm excited.
Thank you for having me.
Nice.
Like we ask every artist, you know, there was a lockdown, people were inside, people were not performing. How has D Black been for his fans?
Yes.
Oh no! I was already not performing before lockdown. So it was cool.
But I mean, we used to
I was
see.
charging the battery.
Oh, we
You're
like
charging the
that.
battery.
Yeah.
Okay, and the battery has led to the album, which you're going to get
Yeah,
to.
yes.
But okay, individually, what have
Yes.
you been up to? Yeah.
He's been enjoying.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Definitely. And
know me
literally,
very well.
we see you guys, you on Insta, a businessman, a racist, and then do music. How are you like gonna be able to merge the two now?
So this is really the first time I'm going to be fully doing both at the same time, because when I opened Onyx and Oasis, I took a break from the music actively. So I was just once in a while drop a song, but now I'm back 100% and I'm still owning the clubs. But I'm not the manager of the clubs. People don't know that I don't manage the places. There's other people that run it.
Okay.
I'm just there chilling like you guys, like everybody else.
Yeah, like there's one thing about relevance in artists, right? Sometimes artists feel like they always have to drop music, and it's not their fault because their fans demand it.
Yeah.
But you've done so well because we see artists in America like Jay-Z, they drop an album once every 4 years, and they are still Jay-Z, so to
Yeah.
speak. What are you doing right? What's the formula? Because you can relax, so to speak, focus on your business, come and drop music, and it's everywhere.
Yeah, we are different.
Tell us.
We are all very different.
What's the
people.
secret?
Okay, so it's not a secret. I mean, everybody should know this. There's people who are creatives and they're just pure creatives, just want to make music and write music and perform. There's people who are like that and that's it. And there are people who are a bit more business savvy and have other interests that they can explore easily. I'm just one of those people. And I'm very dedicated to what I do. I have a lot of different interests and a lot of different passions. So I could drop an album this year and next year I want to build my nightclub and make it one of the biggest nightclubs in the country. And I'll be focused and so dedicated to doing that. I'll put the other stuff I was doing to the side till that goal that I was trying to achieve happened. And that's what I did.
And you're doing it well.
Amen.
Like you're doing it well. Talking about businesses, like you have a lot of stuff, your music, you know, your club is going well. There's a lot of stuff you do people don't even know behind the scenes. And now you're getting to television, movies, Black Avenue Films.
No, I did that already.
I mean, you've done it already,
Yeah.
but that's why I said people don't know this.
Yeah.
How is that going? And why do you think it was necessary to start that business?
Okay, so when in uni, my direction was film directing, theater arts, music. So
Okay.
I did after school. That's when I got fully into music, and I went like 5 straight years focusing on the music, and I signed Joey B, DJ Breezy, you know.
Yeah.
So after Castro's disappearance, you know, I had that song on my 3rd album, Personal Present, featuring Castro at the time, and then Castro had Saiho featuring me at the time, and that's when he disappeared. So I wasn't too comfortable performing the songs. So I decided to take a break from the music and explore these other interests that I had. So that's when I started getting into the other businesses. So the first one was television.
Yeah.
I produced a movie with John DeMello, Prince Oshingo. It was called Why Should I Get Married? And then a TV show called the EFG show with Peace Hyde. That's when she first got introduced to the television scene. And then I started an events company called Live Wire Events. We did the Bukum Banku Haiti Pirates fight at Kumasi Sports Stadium. We did the Stone Boy, Fill the Dome concerts. We did celebrity soccer. Did a bunch of stuff. That's when I started going into different businesses. And then Club Onyx came. Then Oasis Lounge came before coming back to the music again.
Wow.
So what made you want to come back to do music? Because I mean, you're doing so well in all these.
Yeah, when
things.
you're passionate about something, you know, it's difficult. And even when I was doing all these things, every year I put out like a song or two. I had a song with Kwame Eugene in 2018 or 2019. The year after I did something with Kiddy. The year after something with Medical. So I was always dropping something every year. It wasn't like, they weren't like projects or anything. It's just for you to know that I did.
Yeah.
But I'll be back soon. I'm back. Yes.
I mean, I just want to, before I even ask my question, my Momo number and my Vodafone cash number is
about.
Let me just drop my number now. I mean, you're good. Nobody can argue with that. I mean, you've done
Thank you.
all from back in the day. I mean, it was the black. When we didn't even have rappers doing stuff. I mean, for a rapper to have a rap song that was like a big song in the country was very rare.
Very
but
rare.
You had that. So my point is, now you have an album out, and I mean, you have amazing features on there. What is it? What's the highest height you want to reach when it comes?
A lot of people don't realize that I'm not your typical Ghana artist. You know, the people that put music out and hit number one in Sunyani, Kumasi, they're all doing music in the local dialect. Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah.
So, first off, for me to be even nominated in like award shows and categories and be on shows in these different parts of the country with these people who are connecting with the masses way more than I am, it's like I'm doing double the work. You know, and that enough makes me happy. I just want to be able to do what I'm good at. My tree is very bad.
Yeah, someone like me.
Yeah, my tree is very bad. So I want to be able to perform on a platform with somebody whose tree is so amazing, and the crowd is singing along to a song, and they're singing along to my song, even though what I'm saying is in English and they might not understand everything I'm saying. Once I'm able to connect with the people, the Ghanaian people, I'm happy. Like, my job is done.
Love it.
That's it for me, Baroski. Yeah. And even especially with the genre of music I do. I always wanted to make typical hip-hop music, but if I make typical hip-hop music in Ghana, I come back to me. So we gotta switch it up a bit sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean that's what's led to you releasing like hits after hits, like with Castro, and you've worked with so many people, and it's led to this album.
Yes.
How long has this album been in the making? Because the features alone, the beats, like the
I
content
started.
on the album.
Okay, so when I made the decision to get back to the music, it was last year January, about a year ago. So I didn't record an album then. I just picked the songs that I had been recording in that 4 or 5 year period where I wasn't too 100% serious. I just picked those songs and I started a media tour. So I wanted to go in different markets to promote, then end up in Ghana. So we went to South Africa, we finished that. So when I got to the States with my team, we had like 7 events in different states. So we did 2. When we got to the 3rd one, then Corona became like a big deal, so they shut the event down. So in America, it's not like Ghana, where when the president speaks, it's touching the whole country. There's mayors in every city. So New York can say we are shut down, and LA will still be open. So I was doing Miami, and it got shut down. So I went to LA for my next one. And that was in like 5 days. So by the time I got there, it was like 5 more days to the event. The next day, LA got shut down. So I said, okay, let me go to New York and do the New York one and come to Ghana. When I got to New York, the whole country got shut down. Then the borders got closed. So now I'm stuck there. This media tour is not going to happen. So I started working on an album during Corona. So I finished one album over there. Then I got to Ghana. I came out of quarantine in August. But then we opened Oasis. So between the period where we opened Oasis till maybe about February, I worked on the second album.
Nice.
So from Corona till now, I've created 2 albums. So then now I had to now pick and arrange and structure it into 2 proper projects.
Yeah.
And that took me maybe about a month. So by March, I was done with the 2 albums. And there's still a little bit more I got to fix on the second album, but the first album is done, is out. It's called Loyalty.
Yeah.
The second album is called Disloyalty.
When is it coming out?
October 29th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Got a day and everything.
Yeah.
So now you're back full into the music. What can we expect from you?
The first single, Enjoyment Minister, is out. The second single, Control, just came out on Friday.
Nice.
With Dead People, Kofi Jamal, Kwamina MP, and Kamido. The third single will be out in a few weeks.
Oh, you
The
can't give
video's
us an
ready.
exclusive.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, well, I mean, there's quite a lot of you who've been sending your messages on social media. So let's see what you have to ask the one and only D Black. All right. So Loophole Connect says, how did you link up with OT Genesis for that mad collab?
Corona. Well, okay, so during Corona, I signed a publishing deal with Sony. And he was also signed to Sony. So they had like, even though it was Corona, we had like a private party
Oh, nice.
situation. So that's when we met. And at that time, it was crazy because the president or the government had organized a flight for us to come back to Ghana the next day. So we met that night. I had one more day left to leave LA and go to New York and come back to Ghana. So the next day he said, okay, you're leaving, so we need to go to the studio and record this. So he booked the studio, we went to the studio, I played 3 songs. He picked one, and we recorded, and I said, okay, so I'll come back later on, so we do the video. Yeah. He says, no, bro, we're doing the video tonight.
Oh, wow.
Before you leave. And then we just called,
That's work.
put together a whole team. We recorded a song at like 1 p.m. and shot the video at 8 p.m.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Wow, that's an exclusive for you guys that didn't know. Eesh. Okay.
If you're on my Snapchat, you would have seen it.
Yeah.
From the recording process and straight to shoot the video. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Like, that's work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mildred says, Enjoyment Minister, the fool you pass. So, Charlie, they want to enjoy with you. Where did the Enjoyment Minister come from? Because it's like everyone
Yes.
calls you Enjoyment Minister.
Definitely.
That's my name now.
So what are you enjoying?
Life.
He's enjoying life
And
properly.
music.
What's in life?
Properly.
Like, what's
Yes.
inside life?
Sushi. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear. You know, and he said it. That's what I wanted
I
to
knew
hear.
that's what you wanted to hear.
You
That's
know,
why I gave
funny
it to
enough,
you.
DJ Rusky likes raw stuff. He likes sushi because,
I don't like raw stuff, to be honest. I don't like.
Oh, you don't like Rusky?
I like sushi.
You don't like sushi?
Sushi is not real food. Not
Anyways, yeah. From Colin, he said, D Black, your track with Mo Cheddar, Falling, is my favorite till date.
Wow, this is 2013, yo.
Yeah.
I've never performed that song before. I sang on the song.
Nice.
I didn't rap, I actually sang on the song.
Look at that. That's a real one.
Nice.
Cassandra, she says, when will you stop making music for good? Because it seems like you're really good with the party thing.
Yeah, but you can do both.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which you are doing.
Yeah.
Which you are doing. From the Grey is Alive, Life is Buff, I guess.
Oh, these guys are really crushing on Sefa.
Oh, I see.
Wait, let me explain. It's DJ Rosky.
Really?
I'm innocent.
Because your girlfriend's watching.
Really?
I ain't got none.
He's
That's
got
why.
50 girlfriends, that's why.
Anyways,
We have a song, but it's just not a single. It's on the album. It's the last song on the album. It's like a gospel thank you song with Ice Prince and Safa.
okay.
So you can check it out. It's
Rosky,
called
are you
Glory.
okay now? Black, one thing I want to know before we get into the next part of the show is usually when we're coming on air, we get messages from people, right? And one question I saw, I don't remember the handle, was If someone wants to be a part of your record label, I'm sure you get this a lot.
No, don't do it again. I'm tired.
Is it gonna happen?
I'm tired.
Why, Black?
Holla at Links or Sack Nation or Dream Nation.
Or
For
Drew
now.
Nation?
Or Drew Nation.
Please.
For now, I'm tired.
But Black, why though?
You know, to groom an artist, to be honest with you, it's not just about the talent anymore. You could be the dopest rapper, dopest singer, and I've met so many of those people who don't have the passion, the drive, and the energy, loyalty, and the focus to be able to be great at what they do. And you can't force a horse to the river, but you can't force the horse
That's
to drink
deep.
it. Yeah. So I am exhausted. So I want to focus on the people that I know now,
Yeah.
who are driven, who are talented, driven, dedicated, and have all those traits. I want to push them as much as I can. Adding more people will only take away my energy and my time and not focus on what we have right now. So I want to make sure that what we have right now, including myself and Sefa, be as great as we can.
Oh, so she's the only one signed to you?
No, there's others, but
Okay,
for now,
okay,
I just
okay,
want to
cool.
focus on what we have now.
Nice one.
You know, we started off with like 6, 7, and the focus wasn't 100, because everybody has their own issues as human beings. Everybody has their own preferences and directions that they want to go. And at this time, the team that I have are all aligned with me and the direction and the focus. So I just want to focus on that for now. After a while, maybe we'll go back into...
Maybe. So
yeah.
guys, just keep your hopes up. Keep on going in his DMs.
No, but I promise you,
Yeah.
look, you don't have to be signed to a label to make it.
Nice one.
You don't have, it's not by force. You could do it ground up, Charlie. A lot of them came up from the ground and did it themselves. Sometimes you don't even need a feature to blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a label. The whole world has changed now. Social media is such a powerful tool that you can use social media, television, and radio to blow up yourself. You don't need a label. You know, so if you're talented and you know you believe in yourself and you're driven and you're dedicated, continue pushing and go out there.
Yeah.
When it's time for you to blow up, you will blow up.
Great.
100.
The best advice, man. So to
Come
all
on.
those watching, man, the best advice.
Now, if you could just introduce one of your music videos before we go.
All right, check out my brand new music video, D Black featuring Stoneboy and Kwame IMP. This is Enjoyment Minister.